Alright guys, today we're talking about the fastest way possible to grind out your competitive pass. Starting off right away, I want you to go ahead and pick up the playbook I'm about to show you on the screen. This playbook is a playbook you can get very easily either through sets or the auction house, and of course it's called the Run and Gun Playbook. The reason why is because we have a lot of great passing plays and we have a lot of great rushing plays in this playbook, so you're able to go ahead and get done these objectives faster. So if we go over to competitive pass and we hit Y, we can see that of course we have different objectives. We have 120 yards rushing. Again, this is why we use that playbook. 3 plus touchdowns in a single game, rush for 500 yards. Now this will update daily every 24 hours, so keep an eye on that. But for everything else here, you can see for the Mutt Champs weekly objectives, this is stuff you're grinding out online and in Mutt Champs, and of course same thing with head-to-head seasons. What we'll focus on here is of course going to be solo battles, because this is when we're going to actually be doing what we're doing in this video in this method. So if we go ahead and go over to milestones, you can see we also have some other milestones that we are trying to complete, including rushing yards, passing yards, all that kind of great stuff. So let's go ahead and now get right into solo battles and let's show you guys how to do everything. So first off, go over to solo battles, and it doesn't matter what solo battle you play on or which one you play, as they're always updating. And right here, I think it actually did update yet again. There we go. Okay, let me go back into solo battles so we can actually get this started. So solo battles again. And there we go. So we have, it did update. So if I go ahead and click on headliners right here, let's go ahead and first off set it to rookie. You guys see it says rookie. Do not do legend. Do not do MVP. Do not do any of the other ones. Do rookie. This one so we can do it as easy as humanly possible without any hassle at all. So first off, what we want to do is once we get into a solo challenge sequence, we're going to skip through this because again, we're trying to get this done as fast as possible. So we're starting off on defense, so we're going to be trying to get some interceptions starting off this video. So let's go ahead and do that. And let's kick it off here. Now, the first thing I want to do when it comes to getting interceptions is I'm going to be running a play that, again, it will come down to user skill. But you will get used to it and get better at it as the time goes on. We can makeshift something here and kind of get around this. So, first off, we could just go with the typical. Let's try this one. Let's try this one real fast. Okay, so what we're doing here then is we're going to move Ramsey over to the left-hand side here. And again, we're trying to move as close to the 10-yard line as possible. Because what we want here, as we get an interception right there, is we want them to actually, we're just going to go down here because we're not trying to get return yards. We're just going to try to move over to the left-hand side, right? So that they throw the ball right away and that we can recover fast enough to get this interception. So that might be the new move with that field goal block play, because they did patch the one from last year, which kind of does suck. So first off, the reason why we like Run and Gun Playbook is because it does have the Wildcat option, which is right here. Now, of course, when we are running the Wildcat option, this is going to help us get our dailies done. It's going to help us get any type of, milestones overall done, which is always awesome. And this, again, does get us some points. So as we are grinding this out, we are also getting the point objective done. So we're going to be, kind of destroying 3 things with 1 stone here. 3 birds with 1 stone. We're getting done the daily. We're also getting done the milestone for our competitive pass, and we're also getting done, of course, the solo battles objectives list. So it works out very, very well. Now, for this circumstance, the daily is only 500 yards rushing. So once you get 500 yards rushing, that's when I recommend just going back and saying, okay, we got the rushing yards, that's done. Now let's go ahead and do the passing yards. So we're going to do one more defensive drive, try our method again, and then we're going to go to the passing offense and how I would recommend getting done the passing offense. Keep in mind that every single 24 hours, 4 new solo battles do unlock, and you're able to continue to grind out solo battles. So again, the same concept applies here. We're going to be going back to punt up safe man, and what we're going to be doing here now that there is a little bit more field is you can see I'm using Ramsey. I'm moving over to the left hand side here, and the thing that sucks that it used to be really a glitch here, I would say, and I wouldn't call it too much of a glitch after we get a defense touchdown. I wouldn't call it too much of a glitch, but what I would call it is that it used to be kind of the cheese, I would say, because you could come out and field goal block and then change the punt safe man. And what that would end up doing is it would avoid the CPU from being able to run the ball. If you come out and field goal block play, the CPU will not run the ball no matter what. So, and it was kind of that cheese meta I like to run a lot, and I know a lot of people did. So, it's not a big deal. Again, like I said, if you are just using punt up safe man, or sorry, yeah, punt up safe man right here, it works out the same concept as we got a sack fumble for 6, which again helps us out in the end. Nonetheless, though, let's go ahead and go back into this. And actually, is there... Hang on, can we do substitutions? No, we can't. Okay. I was going to see if we could do audibles. I know you can do that on offense. I didn't know if you could do that on defense. But again, like I said, with Ramsey here, let's go over to the left-hand side, right? And we're just kind of hovering. And what we want is them to throw the football. This time I actually got beat. Again, like I said, I have not done this in a bit. And especially not done this on Madden 24 yet. But the idea is you want to maybe play a little bit farther back there. But the point is you want them to throw the ball. And you want them to cover fast enough. So, for example, maybe I'll play a little bit farther back here. But the idea is the CPU is going to throw the ball quick, and then you're just going to take advantage of that. And right there, almost another interception. It's funny enough that you almost get interceptions without having to use on this one play, which actually works out pretty dang well, right? So let's go ahead and move over to the left-hand side yet again here. We're moving around the 20-yard line, and I'm trying to see the sweet spot here that's going to work out for us. As again, this CPU just wants to throw interceptions, which works out pretty for me. Let's be honest. But again, like I said, it's a trial and error process. That's definitely it. And I know a lot of you guys down below are user gods, so you're gonna be getting this within 10 seconds. And I'm over here looking like a fool, man. But anyway, though, let's try this again. And, come on, man. Why are we user swatting? Actually, we can change that. That's actually something we can actually fix in settings. So if we go to coaching adjustment, we can actually play the ball in the air and play that to, let's say, we can use that to play the ball, which will, play the ball in two-man coverage situations. So this will actually help us out a lot. And we can also can we make it more aggressive? No, I think it's just that one. Okay. So they're going to kick a field goal here, which is not a big deal because this does give us the ability to get some kick return yards, which helps us out in the end here. So let's go ahead and almost block, but in all honesty, we do not want to block that. We're trying to get them field goals, because if we get touchdowns and they get field goals, guess what happens, guys? That means that we get more kick return yards and we're able to go ahead and get done that competitive pass. So let's go ahead and get some kick return yards. And what I recommend with this is I like to go ahead and start off going to the left-hand side there. And I did get the kick return. This also, by the way, is why we're playing on rookie. Keep that in mind, because you can easily recover on rookie. You can't recover on competitive, legendary, whatever. You're not able to do it. Now, for this, as you guys just saw, we were able to go ahead and I run to the left-hand side there a lot. And then what I do is I stop and then I cut to the right. The reason why I do that is because a lot of the defenders will go ahead and commit to the left-hand side, and then you're able to stop, cut to the right, and make a really good play. So again, that's why I do that exact concept, and it works out pretty well a lot of times. If I want to return a kickoff, I will be returning a kickoff. That's pretty much how that works. So it's a very easy and simple kickoff return method. Now I'm going to go ahead and give them the ball back here, and let's see what they are going to do, because we are going to be running our method again for punt up safe man here. So let's go ahead and go into it. Go to special teams, and then right here, punt safe man, not punt up safe man. And again, like I said before, we're going to be using right here Ramsey, moving him over to the left-hand side a little bit, trying to give him a little bit of cushion. And again, they do run the ball, which again does suck because that's not what we're trying to do. Now, I was going to say I'm going to try to give him a touchdown here, but I just realized that this is probably the best method ever even if we want to give up a touchdown. We're not giving up a touchdown in this method, but it's probably, there's zero chance we give up a touchdown with how the AI plays on rookie mode. And I am absolutely sick. If I was actually paying attention there, That would have been an interception. That's the exact example of what I'm trying to say. And look at this. I was not paying attention. I was just going to the left too much. And if I would have paid attention, I could have easily. What I was supposed to do here is stop right. Well, I mean, I was supposed to stop right around here and then kind of curl back for the ball. Oh man, that was a perfect example on how to get an interception. User interception with that. But let's try this again. Again, like I said, mistakes were made there, boys. But this is going to be a slant route here, and every single time you're risking an interception with this. But I'm going to try to see if I can give them a free touchdown. It's not always easy because sometimes when you give them a free touchdown, they end up going ahead and throwing an interception anyway. But this is going to be me trying to give them a free touchdown. So again, you're not ever going to run this concept of play. I'm just doing this so we can skip forward and get to the offense here. And I'm going to let them go. Just let them get a touchdown here. And I'm doing this because, again, like I said, I'm trying to get the offense so we can show some passing plays and, you know, how to get some passing yards and passing touchdowns. So normally I would not do that. Normally, again, I would get a stop there. I would get the interceptions. But we're just trying right now to get this done. So we don't make this video like 17 minutes long, okay? I'm trying to do my best here to not make this video an hour long. Although it could be an hour long with how long, you know, many different ways you can get these stats done. But let's go ahead here and bam, kickoff. And this time I'm going to fair catch it. And the reason why I'm fair catching it here, guys, is because we're not going kickoff return yards. We're trying to get as much yards as humanly possible. So starting off, for example, at the 3-yard line there, actually not 25-yard line is absolutely amazing. Now keep in mind the new kickoff rule: if you fair catch it anywhere on the field, you do not get the ball where you fair catch it. You're going to start at 25 no matter what. So what I recommend doing here is going to gun formation, going over to empty tray. This is in most playbooks. It also is in running gun. So go down to goes Y shake, click on X or square if you're on PlayStation, and this is pretty much as simple as it can get. All you're doing here is just throwing the ball to RB on this play, and he's going to outrun the whole entire defense for a touchdown. And this is how you're going to get those receiving yards, receiving touchdowns, also points. Obviously, you want to get your rushing done first because that's your daily objective. But once you get that done, then you can just go ahead and get right into this, and it works out pretty dang well over and over and over and over again. So just keep that in mind, guys, on repeat. And that's going to be how you get done your competitive pass as fast as possible. Yes, it's going to take you a little bit of time, don't get me wrong, but over time, you're going to get this done. And to do play online, you know, listen, you're going to also get it done faster online too. But with that being said, guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions, and I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.